Alright, so we're going to review my trades from earlier today. And we already kind of went over Weight Watchers, but I'm going to do that again. So my Weight Watchers on. So obviously Weight Watchers is in the consumer sector. It's been a long-term uptrend. We saw the widest range day on the highest volume. Recently at the all-time highs, we're seeing expansion breakout. So couple that with an obvious level the prior couple days. So consolidation above the level is probably a much better way to trade this. I went long right here. Literally, if I'd waited like another minute, it would have gone through VWAP and I would have passed on the trade. So trading is waiting, as you say. I think I have full confidence in myself that if I wait and I'm looking at this later, that I would place this trade. It could be completely wrong, but yeah, I think this is a trade that I could easily make. So stock selection pretty good today in this regard. But poor execution, actually entering about what's my trigger, like you said, like kind of failure right off the open. Just wait, just says caution, and that's what you're getting at. And this is, like we're talking about, like fear of missing out. This is how I felt at this moment. Like I'm not going to pull the trigger here, and it's going to go to the moon without me. Clearly not the case, but easily one, an avoidable loss, two, an easy trade that I could have participated in later. Risked a quarter and close out the day somewhere at $1. So that's a pretty big win for me. $400 a day is a pretty big win for me. Trib, not so much of a good trade. I mean, this is a counter trend trade, but it doesn't really have a counter trend set up. So all I have really going for me is this wide range day on volume. So pay attention, and then that being resistance, and then kind of like failing at that high. So that's really like what I was looking for as far as using a resistance level. So I noticed that we touched it right off the open, the prior day's high, and then blasted through it, but then immediately had to change a character back. So I thought that was a huge sign, and that this was a bear flag. I'm sure a bunch of other people did. I got short right in here, and of course got had my stop pick total 1 penny above VWAP. So this was an attempt at a counter trend trade that obviously looked like later in the day trading is waiting. Like we get one piece of evidence, two pieces of evidence, lower highs, three pieces of evidence, sideways tight consolidation. This could be a winning trade later in the day. So it's just like, even it's not the best thing, but just like thinking about it the right way, trading it the right way, like waiting. Could have had a winning trade in this, anyway. So not even like in the worst fucking stock, but still okay. UVIXI, obviously we said I shouldn't trade ETFs today. Like I did, this is really at this point right here, like price was coming right back into this prior high, and I just saw something on the tape, or basically, and maybe I sound like a pretentious jackass right now, but you can believe what you want. On this bar right here, I saw the print like put in at 48, and I was like, okay, that we're getting right here. I was expecting support, so I just like got this quick like 1 point scalp. I know that's not I left like so much on the table, but literally I was like $11 from like hitting max loss for the day. Maybe if I took this and like re-entered later, but this is like a wide range day that happened. Is there any predictive power? I mean, there's been a lot of volume in the background, I guess. Like maybe it looks like there's a bottom in for the first time. Like I don't know. This is not a trade that we would say is in my wheelhouse though. But still, it's good to have like a winning trade, and this like got me back to even on the day and winning. So, as you said, excuses need no alibis, and wherever the fuck the other way it goes. But success needs no explanation, I think. So, LL. So just talking about stocks that are on. Well, let's go ahead and talk about another one from today. So I just kind of saw this like overlaps, Amgen's biotech. We like that. Is it really trending like up and down? So not really. Maybe you can call this like weakness in the background over here. If you use this like all-time high. But I just like this 7-day overlap. I don't know if you pointed this out the other day, but this just really stuck out to me like last night when I was looking at charts and stuff. And maybe this was in your video and I just like totally missed it. But the a lot of overlap, obvious level. Obviously, we opened down. I didn't like that we opened down. We opened down, went down. Didn't like that either. So I was thinking about some kind of like pop to VWAP, first test of VWAP, see how we acted there. So if you threw that on, you could have a pretty big trade today. in Amgen, but it's a bit more outside of my price range than like Weight Watchers or even Trip, I think. So talk about some ideas. Basically, going back to Weight Watchers, going back to you know thinking, okay, now like we're in, as you said, like the rubber band has to be stretched by an impulse move. So um, who knows if it's time yet, but I'm preparing myself that if we get a naked gap color, I want to be participating in this in the counter trend trade, and that potentially, and that if we get a naked gap up, go up, and then have a change of character, slice through VWAP. I can short the first pop there, or wait for 15-minute consolidation. Naked gap color go down. I'm not really like too sold on this. I don't really know how much I like this, but prepared. If it naked gap go down, like maybe more like then lower highs into low of day. Maybe that's something more I'd be interested in, like so pretty much an ABCD, right? A flat open, like opening spot can fail. That could be one way it would happen. I would really, the risk reward would be a lot better if we had naked gap color. So same thing basically in Teva. So Teva's obviously been like super in play. Everybody's been talking about it. It's a healthcare stock. Maybe had some negative news or something. I don't know, but I've just seen like everybody's been like on Twitter about it, and you can't, by our definition of like looking at Weight Watchers about like overextended nature of stocks, like 1, 2, 4, 3 free bars, 4 free, 4 closes outside of VWAP, 3 full free bars, the 5 EMAs outside of Keltner, and maybe I meant to say Keltner earlier, sorry, not VWAP, and then Teva looks very similar. I mean, 5 EMA is way outside of Keltner, and obviously this had like huge gap down, and then like more continuation down, but I would say the rubber band's pretty stretched here, so kind of the same, maybe like go up and then ABCD. So that's kind of the same plan for like overextended stock, so that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, basically. So those two are the overextended ones. LL, in the long-term uptrend, definitely in a long-term uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Ton of volume just came in on breakout, expansion breakout, consolidating higher, and a solid uptrending stock. As you said, this isn't the most like sexy thing. This is consumer sick and lumber, but it's it's a tight sideways consolidation and a strong uptrending stock. And LL's been trading pretty well. Like it's been a good vehicle. I mean, ever since this breakout, like way about $20. But kind of look back, like here's a nice like looking daily chart. The pattern worked out. But here's like another time it's a nice daily chart and it breaks down to the downside. So who knows? Like there is a bit of downside if we break the lower end of the channel, but I would think that like I'm not gonna have a bias. I'm gonna like have be prepared what happens if it goes up, because that's what I really want to be participating in. This is the trend trade. That's kind of like what I want to be focusing on. So DVX. And then, so that was about it. So basically my idea is Weight Watchers, Amgen, Teva for tomorrow. And then Fold, just want to ask if this is a sushi roll. So it didn't technically break out above this, or this is just like range bound action and just like some random shit that I'm like making it too much. But, obviously we get a exhaustion gap and Fold. Test up, fail, kind of try to test up again on low volume and turn around and fail kind of right near that level. So I mean the high was $13.95, and these highs are, so psychological hold number $14 too. Just thought, is this a good example of sushi roll? So look forward to see what you have to say. Obviously this video came pretty late, but I'm here with my friends, like entertaining them and shit. But I just want to make sure I got this in. This is going to be hopefully the first of many to come, and like doing my job again. So later, dude.